Press X to start. Press X to start. Press X to start. Press X to start.
Well, we're waiting. It says it's still got a half hour, according to the web. I would have thought they would have been done already. The new season is Rise Up, if you haven't already read about it. It's also doing a link up with the new Resurgent that's out on phones and pads. It's doing a cross-play thing. So if you can play it on the pad or your phone, you can get special items when you come in and play Division on your console or PC. The new brand sets are called Royal Works, Core Strength. There's 3 new exotics called Investor, which is a mask, Whiplash, which is a pistol, and a new AR called Agitator. And then there's a new talent called Back and Forth. Then we're going to have 2 new classified missions. Retaliation is going to be updated. Expertise costs are supposed to be lowered. New prototype core cache. Bunch of quality of life upgrades. Bug reports have been worked on and picked over. So that'll be up to them, because it doesn't have a list of what they actually tried to fix. Prototype gearboxes are new item quality that sits above high-end named in gear sets. These items will have stronger attributes and will also feature an augment, which provide an additional way to improve all builds. If you're a skill build user, they recommend you wait before trying to mess with the prototype gear, because they're still trying to adjust the skill tiers. So hopefully they got it fixed before they get this up and live today, but I bet they don't. Rise Up is going to be a way to deal with Black Tusk threat. They're launching multiple assaults across the streets of DC, and you need to figure out why. So it's up to you to go take care of it. And then you have Rise Up Bundle and a Rise Up Supply Drop as part of the Season's Pass. During the Season Pass, you can unlock 2 arm patches, Black Tusk Skill Drone, Black Tusk Clean Hand Outfit, Black Tusk Stitch Outfit, extra copy recipe for Agitator, the Constellation Exotic Weapon Skin, 10 different dyes, and 10 Universal Weapon Skins. And if you're on the free track, you'll only get 3 patches. a car bomb outfit, the agitator, the investor, weapon and exotic skin, the star sign universal skin, 2 named weapons, 2 named gear, and 1 brand set. There'll also be 2 new classified assignments that are included in the bundles. Royal Works. Let's see what it says about Royal Works. Where's that? I don't see it on the list. Where's that? Oh, here it is. Royal Works. 5% weapon handling, 32.5 magazine size, 15% crit damage. Named chest piece is called Robin, which has perfect gunslinger on it. Weapon swapping increases total weapons damage for 28%. This buff is lost if you weapon swap while it's active. The holster is named Bulldog, which gives perfect composure, while in cover increase weapons damage by 20%. Okay. The investor. Let's see what it says. The investor slotted. Receive bonuses for each non-core attribute on this item, depending on their color. Reds give plus 10% crit, yellows give 5% skill efficiency, and blues give 1% armor regen. In PvP only, it's 0.5%. This item can feature any core attributes. Third slot's random. This item cannot feature headshot damage, health, or skill repair attributes. Okay. Whiplash. Completing climax mission on any difficulty, you'll be guaranteed the whiplash. Let's go see what whiplash is. Whiplash. Talent. Faster than reloading. Having this weapon holstered for 5 reloads, or for 5-second reloads, and primes it. While primed, swapping to this weapon reloads your primary and secondary and grants 20% rate of fire and 50% weapons damage. Reloading or swapping before this weapon is stacked, or before the mag is empty, will remove all bonuses. Then the standard weapons mods are 10% crit, 50% swap speed, 10% crit chance. Sounds like a piece of trash. Let's see what the agitator is, the new AR. Agitator. Exotic AR. Talent is called Perturb. While this weapon is holstered, generate 50% less threat when shooting. Keeping this weapon holstered for 10 seconds primes it. While primed, swap over to the weapon will grant 25% rate of fire, 30% weapon damage, and you generate 100% more threat while shooting during the 20 seconds. Swapping from this weapon before the timer ends removes all bonuses. Basic weapon mods are a crit chance, swap speed, and an extra 20 rounds. Sounds like a piece of trash. Retaliation update. Black Tusk will now be added to Retaliation and have a dedicated agitation meter like the other groups. Completing a full Black Tusk Retaliation gives a chance to earn blueprints from the Raid and Dark Zone exclusives. Agitation Overclock, the meter is now with the agitation overclock, the meter now has multiple levels to allow you to trigger retaliation up to 3 times back to back. Previous retaliation events expired after a set amount of real world time. The timer now progresses based on in-game play time instead. The timer will also pause when you're participating in another retaliation. The time available to collect loot after completing a retaliation has been increased from 30 seconds to 90, so now you get a minute and a half to get your boxes. That's good. You can also now use matchmaking to find other participants to attend retaliation with you. The new classified assignments. Library of Congressional Review launches with the season, and then will be followed by the Capital Globe Anomaly later in the season. They offer more contained experience with a stronger focus on exploration and storytelling. If you like digging into locations and uncovering what happened, these are worth checking out. It's a chance to look around and pick up the details you might have missed. Collectibles, echoes, and audio logs, and a few other extras like a theme backpack, trophy, and named item drops. The classified assignments will appear on the map once you become available at level 30. You can purchase and be played, blah, blah, blah. The overall narrative arc is you're tracking anomalies in the Shade network and trying to find all missing agents. Both classified assignments have 5 audio logs and 1 echo that need to be unlocked, and probably a set of collectibles like the rest. To increase the replayability of classifieds, there's no weekly lockout anymore and can be updated through the checkpoint system. And then, yeah, there's backpack trophies once you complete each of them, if you can find them. Reduced expertise costs to upgrade a regular item to prototype quality. You need to upgrade to expertise 30. Because of that, they lowered the overall cost to do that. Reduced cost for expertise upgrade, 50% less exotics, and 20% less of your standard materials. So they're gonna everybody that did all the events this last part of the anniversary to get to 30 now, we all just wasted all those materials because now it's a lot less cost. Prototype core caches. Prototype core caches have been added as rewards to the raids and incursions. This cache will be guaranteed reward for completing Operation Dark Horse, Dark Hours, Paradise Lost, and they drop 2 prototype cores. We hope that this can bring more reasons for players. Oh, well, that cuts out casuals because none of us do Iron Horse, Dark Hours, or Paradise Lost. Prototype cores can be used for upgrading normal gear to prototype and to level up or reroll your augments. Quality of life. Show all quality of life. I can't. That's a shitty picture there, dude. That's a crappy picture. That ain't gonna work. So we'll just have to figure it out from inside. Basic one is show all function for a specific type of items you have in your crate. For example, all striker masks, be it in your stash or inventory, will show up. It'll show everything at once. And also directly from your loot pile. Allows you to compare or delete items. Bug reports. Resources roadmap. Okay, that's blah blah. It's a bunch of junk. It says it's still offline. Alright. Oh, come on, turn on. Let's see. So we should be getting pretty close. But because we're on PlayStation, it'll probably take forever. Because I've never had it actually fire up at the exact time. It's usually an hour or two late. And supposedly survival, a version of survival is going to be added, but I don't know. Because they're not saying anything about it yet on the Reddit. Yep, figures it's still offline. And then if you go to Reddit, if you're the type that do scouts right away, it's already posted all the scout. In case you're stuck, all the scout info is posted already. It's whited out so you don't get spoiler, but you can unwhite it and look at it. The whole list is done. The climax mission is the Pentagon. That's all I'll give about it. I'm going to try and hold it for, what do they call that? The rush week or whatever. The last at the end, the 2 rush weeks or whatever, where you can stack it and try and get double XP on it. I'm going to save it this time around. But other than that, everybody's still offline by the looks of it. They're running late because it should have been on 20 minutes ago. So, guess we're going to sit here and see if it'll fire up in 10 minutes. Try and check it out, see what they all got. Let me open YouTube. YouTube. Yes, me. So I can see. I'm going to go have a smoke at the back door. I can't see my TV from there. So if it's going to take too long, I ain't going to stay on. I'll just try it tomorrow when I got more time. Once I'm off tomorrow. And then I'll play a bit on Saturday before we go to Saturday's Easter dinner. So everybody can drive home on Sunday and be back to work on Monday. So we're having a day early this year. So how's everybody doing? Waiting like me? I got a feeling because we're PlayStation, they always seem to fire us up last. Usually after an hour or two extra. So you can never get it to work right. That or we'll get in and get crashed out with a shit ton of deltas right away. Oh, and the DLC supposedly still works. It's another incursion. Let's see if I can find some info on it. Let's see where I need to get to Reddit. Minimize, please. Open. Let's go to Reddit. Let's see. No, that's Rise Up. I don't want that. Let's see here. Do they got anything on it? Prototype escalation, chance rolls, upgrade cost. No. Spoiler for that. So you think somebody would put something up about the new incursion? Because there's going to be guys trying to be the world's first blah blah bullshit. They're not saying anything about it. I'm not seeing it. So maybe they couldn't data mine it yet. Coming to Kickstart, no. Yellow, no. Outfits, no. No, 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 no. Striker set. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about the new DLC itself with the new incursion. Yeah, nothing. That's a month ago now. Too far back. So nobody's got anything about the incursion on there yet. Maybe they couldn't data mine it yet. Okay, close that. Back to YouTube. Oops, grab my coffee. Better grab my coffee. Him ha, him ha. Alrighty, let's see. Should be 5 minutes. Is there? Let's see. How close?
Press X to start.
Yes. Press X to start. Nope. Still not on. Got a feeling it's going to be extended, just like always. I'll have to play it tomorrow. Come on. Yep. Yeah, they're never post it right. I just might as well post it as fucking 8 hours minimum. It's bullshit saying it's 4 to 5 hours. Then it's not. It's fucking getting to be fucking old. It's never 4 to 5 hours on PlayStation. Fucking shit. Alright, let's go back here, Reddit. Oops, wrong button. Quit. Open. Bookmarks. Server's still down. Yep, everybody's having problems. Everybody's having problems. So it's not just PlayStation today. Hmm. Escalation mode implies increased damage and health for enemies and their armor. Table below. Tier 1 is 100% damage across the board with only 2 drops. Going to tier 10, which would be probably heroic mode, the enemies will gain 550, 800, and 800. Have a chance for up to 87 drops during it, with a final profit of only 25 drops. Oof. Cores. Uh, well, yeah, maintenance, but they're trying to put in the new DLC and new incursion and a bunch of shit today, and the new season 9. So I got pretty sure it's probably going to take forever because we're on PlayStation. Or sorry, season 8, not season 9. It's season 8. According to this, everybody's having problems trying to get in, even though it should be ready. All right. Oh, I don't want that. Quit. Open bookmarks. Days ago. Yeah, fucking figures. Not seeing anything's posted on Reddit about extension, but I'm sure it's incoming. It's just not running. Alright, let's do this. You have to check X if you got access to X. I don't, because I was banned from X a long time ago. So I can't see it. I got a feeling it's been fucking extended because it's not up and running. Typical Ubisoft. Let's see what Ubisoft says. Yeah, it's just basic. It says 5.5, 6 hours. Well, we're at 5, just a hair over 5.5. So. One more try. Because I'm not going to sit here and piss around all day
Press
waiting on
X
this
to
shit.
start.
The big thing is, what'll happen is it'll get flooded with so many people because it's new DLC and shit. It's gonna crash multiple times today. So probably just wait till tomorrow. Probably be easier. That's what I figured. If it's gonna be 2 hours, I ain't waiting that long. But I gotta realize it is a big patch. But you would have thought they would have had it mostly situated. Because, I mean, that's what fucking PTS is for. So that way you can dump it straight in your regular servers and not have a bunch of fuck ups. You'd think they'd had that shit straightened out. So they don't have to keep extending the fucking timer. One hour and 20 minutes? Yeah, I ain't got time today. Because that's when I have to get around and go to work. Alrighty. Well, that's it for me today then. As if it's not going to be ready. Thanks, Voodoo and Ben, for letting me know that I'm not going to sit here and wait another about 2 hours. I ain't going to wait. Because I got to get ready for work in 2 hours. So I'll just have to work on it tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have it seated and not be doing a bunch of deltas tomorrow. But for everybody, hope you get in later and have a chance to run into new content. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out for a bit, but I'll catch you tomorrow.